Today, I'm going to do my best to get you to understand why somebody may be willing to spend $5.5 million for a quick 30-second commercial during this Sunday's game. $5.5 million for 30 seconds. Okay, so not saying not saying this is worth it, by the way. Just saying why, the thought process where people are actually why they actually sold out their inventory of those expensive spots for this Sunday's game. Okay, so let's look at a typical TV show or a typical NFL game. Now, what happens when you're watching an NFL game? Well, when a commercial comes on, are you sitting there watching the commercials? No. You get up to go to the bathroom, you go to the fridge, you go do something else other than watching the commercials because you're there for the game, right? Let's talk about a normal primetime show. If you're watching TV live, I know a lot of people don't watch live TV anymore, but guess what happens during the commercials? That's your time to run to the fridge, go to the bathroom, do something other than watch the commercials. Most people don't watch those commercials. And if you're recording, your primetime shows, and you've got the recording, you get that little clicker in your hand, what are you doing? You're zipping past the commercials again because you're not interested in watching those commercials. Well, during a primetime TV show, an advertiser will spend about $140,000 for a 30-second spot. During a normal NFL game, and most people don't record the game, so they watch them live, they're getting about $420,000 for a 30-second commercial. Now, this Sunday's game, $5.5 million. Why would they spend so much more? Quite simply, eyeballs. Okay, so bear with me. I'm not saying this is worth it, by the way. I'm not trying to make an argument to go spend stupid money, on something like this. So who goes and watches the game? Okay, about 50% of the people in the room, if you're in a room where people are watching the game, 50% are there for the game. The other 50%, well, they're normally during the game, they're off in the kitchen, they're off in another room, they're having a conversation. Now, when the commercials hit, guess what happens? If you've ever been to a Super Bowl party, guess what happens? The room doubles in size. Everybody comes running in. All the people that could care less about that game come to watch the commercials. The people that are watching the game, they stay and they watch the commercials too. Okay, I don't know why, but people stay and watch that. So your viewership literally doubles during that time. It's the one time you'll ever find where people are there for the commercials, okay? They're there for the commercials. Half the room is there only because of the commercials. The other half of the room is there because they want the game, but they also want to be entertained by the commercials. So you're getting so many more people watching during this time versus every other time. Viewership for commercials on a live game probably drops by 80 to 90%. During this Sunday's game, it's going to actually double. It's going to go 2 times as many people watching the TV during that same 30-second time. That's why people are willing to spend so much more money to be part of this Sunday's game. It's not worth it. I think it's crazy money. For you and I, this doesn't make any sense. Actually, for 99.999% of businesses, this kind of thing makes no sense whatsoever. I just want to let you know why it would be possible for somebody to entertain and go spend those big bucks during this Sunday's game. I hope this helps. I hope you're enjoying these videos. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.